Hey, Sold on RV Life crew. I'm Olie, and we're back to do some more maintenance stuff throughout the trailer. This time we're going to work on an electronic door lock. We've installed an electronic door lock to replace the main door's locking system. So you had ways of using it with not only the key, but you can use a remote fob, and then there's a touch keypad on there, allowing you to utilize it without having to turn a mechanical key. And with the key fob, you can do it pretty much wirelessly and electronically. So we give you a little background on the latch or the lock. We went with one called Latchet. Got this off of Amazon. While doing the research on our first trailer, I was looking at these, and there's several manufacturers out there that make these. We went with this one, really, to be honest with you, because it was less than half the price of some of the others that were out on the market. So cost, definitely. They had great reviews, so we went ahead and purchased this one and put it in the door. And then over the last couple of years, traveling around, and especially being down in Corpus Christi, I know you're hearing a lot about the salt and the damage that the salt did, and it started having its effect on the lock. So we're going to go through, tear this lock off, completely strip it down, clean it up, and put it back together and replace the actual keypad cover. So there's new numbers on there because it had gotten worn out and things like that. But anyway, so just a quick product review, let's say. Latchet, again, is the company that this is made by. This is their instruction manual. It was very informative. And they, it goes through, walks you through it. The best part is they even give you a QR code here. You can scan it, and it takes you to a bunch of instructional videos on how to install, maintain, change the batteries out, change the codes, those kind of things. So we've liked it. It's worked really well. Latchet, if you're watching this, we're interested in putting some on our luggage bay doors. So if you guys, I don't know if you guys have made those yet or not, but if you have, you can always talk to us. We'd love to see it. So anyway, let's get into it.
Oops.
Remember how this goes in and out. There we go.
Peekaboo! Not weird, but it's made out of styrofoam in the middle here.
Yeah, this is the styrofoam door.
Styrofoam door.
Alright, let's take this stuff inside and get out of the heat and see if we can clean her up a little bit.
Supervisor, again, hard at work.
You recording? Alright, so we got some isopropyl. Actually, I happen to have, can you see it? 91%. I'm just going to use that, clean up this white lithium that's over there. Try and clean up this lock a little bit so I can get at, I don't know if you can see inside. You can see inside here, but the lock mechanism's all rusted, and that's again from that salt there. So I don't know, we'll see. That one's working good. After we lubed it up. But that one's not budging at all.
Is it the same key for both?
Should be. So this one is definitely. Yeah, this is the deadbolt. That's what, so key fob, there's a deadbolt, and then the regular latch. And then the front of the door has a lock for the regular latch, and then this lock, which is for the deadbolt, that's the one that's bound up.
But it's just the key that's bound up, not the deadbolt itself.
No, the deadbolt does, because it works with the keypad and with the remote. Problem is it's bound up here, and that's the problem, because this is all sealed. So trying to get in there is a little more difficult. But we should be able to turn it here and manually lock and unlock the deadbolt, which is what we want, because if the batteries die, then we end up in trouble. Spinning at all.
Here too.
Yeah. And it's just locked. I'm trying to get the casing to move and it won't. This outer casing is supposed to turn. So if you watch, and here's the cool thing is that this is upside down. But it's keyed the same way, either way. So technically it's upside down, works fine.
Right.
But see how the casing, this outside metal casing,
It's supposed to turn.
see how it's almost as soon as the locks, or as soon as the tumbler starts to turn, that goes. So I'm getting movement inside, but that outside casing is not. So I'm gonna grab a screwdriver and see if we can make that happen.
Better than breaking the key.
Yeah. Let me get this out of the way. All right, so I think we have made some groundwork here. So what we have is main latch assembly. All right, so when you pull the handle, that's what catches on the latch of the door. It'll gummied up. All right, so you have main latch assembly. Then you have a deadbolt. The deadbolt is operated by the key fob. By the keypad, which you can see needs replacing, but we have a replacement and there's another dent. And what that does is that brings out this deadbolt. So I don't know if you can see that. Can you see it? So the deadbolt, I don't even see it moving in and out right there. So that's, here we'll try and point.
You can see it easily.
Okay, so that goes in and out. That's operated again by the key fob and by the touchpad, but then there's also a mechanical override which is located here. The problem we were having is that salt air had gotten inside everything. Well, it got inside this protected plate, and then there's a little door that's supposed to be a spring operated door that covers this. Well, of course that stopped working a long time ago. Anyway, so then it gets in here and corrodes it. So then when you go to put the key in and turn it, the casing has to move. Oh yeah, this is smaller. So same key, just on a smaller key ring. So like for example, we go here. Can you see that okay? See how the whole thing moves with it nice and smooth, right? Well, the problem we were running into down here is we were getting into it, and then when I go to turn it, there's movement inside the tumbler, but that outside casing wasn't moving. So we got it sprayed down with some lubricant, and then just kind of worked it back and forth, and now we're able to turn it. So that gives us back the mechanical capabilities here the deadbolt to be used by a key, so that if we are gone and have it locked up and come back, and for some reason the battery pack dies, you gotta be able to get in and out. Well, now we can get in and out by manually key lock. Yay!
Can we run it this way?
Yeah, it's not plugged in yet. But,
Oh, that's right.
so now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try and get in more in depth in here and clean up this gumminess, because there's, you know, from over the last couple of years of lubricating this and everything, it's really kind of gummy. So we're gonna try and get this cleaned up inside here as much as possible. Get down to the treated metal the best we can, so then we can lube it back up. We're just gonna use some 3-in-1 dry lube, because I don't have to worry so much about protecting it against the salt. But the salt really did its number on a lot of it. So anyway, there it is.
After you're done.
For lubricants and nasties. But that's why alcohol is so awesome. I'm wondering though, I'm curious. These 4 screws should just take this plate and give me access. So let's try it.
And is the battery in this part?
No, the battery's in this part.
Oh, on the other side, okay.
Just don't tell Latchet we did this.
Tell Latchet.
Yeah. I guess I can't say don't tell. Even my own children snitched me off. Alright, let's hope it doesn't go spring.
Oh, yeah, that'd be great.
That's awesome. Yeah, got all those nasties in there. So that'll get nicely cleaned up. Alright. Put the old man glasses back on.
Can't see anything. Now we can.
Yeah, that's kind of nasty. Boy, I'd kind of like to take that whole thing.
Remember how you took it apart?
Hey, if the United States Army can put me through 4 months of school to include anatomy and physiology, and then give me all the tools to go put a human body back together on the battlefield, I think I can handle a lock. I don't know, what do you think, chat? I think this is, I guess we'll find out when we're done. That looks nice and clean, though.
Well, one side of it does. The side that was in all the way embedded.
Oh, yeah, look at that. We're going to get this cleaned up. This ain't going to work like new. Whoop, whoop. Alright, so that's easy enough. That's easy to clean. This is our... I don't know if I want to mess with this a whole lot, though. Simply because... Oh, that comes right out. Nice. So we'll set that right, y'all. Oh, that's even gooder. You're missing all the fun, Laura.
But I am.
Here's the motor wheel, so maybe we'll get a little something on that. Gears. Yeah, I use that white lithium. And it's just kind of make things nasty.
Look at me sometimes like all you want to do is run. Hear me out, hear me out. It's all the things you never show. There are the things I want to know. Secret start
can have it so clean, it'll just go, it'll go, ding.
Yeah, and blow up. It'll come apart.
Now all you need are new locks for all of your hatches.
Yeah. Oh, I know. I'd like to get them all keyed so that we could hit one button. You can do that with the other manufacturer. I don't know if Lockett has caught up with that stuff yet.
Latchet.
Latchet, sorry. I apologize, Latchet. But you know, and just so you guys are tracking too, there, Latchet. You know, sold on RV Life, has no sponsors, no affiliations with anyone. So you could be the brand new, groundbreaking, here it is, coming to you live from the trailer. Send us some baggage latches. You know, we'll test them out for you, give you reviews. Hell, if this isn't personal enough, I don't know what is it. We let you. We've seen your insides.
Mm.
It just said
That needs to be cleaned off. Ooh.
Who made me a sandwich?
I'm sitting here thinking I could be cleaning that while you're doing that, but that's your deal.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's it's well. This is just from different, you know,
The
lubes.
metal sliding back and
Well,
forth.
in
too.
the lubes that were in there, that's what all this gummy stuff is. That's just leftover lubricant and dust and everything else that's accumulated over the time. I don't see what pin holds that in, though, so I'd have to take off. I bet you it's these. So I'm not taking that all apart. I think that'll be fine. I'll clean it up the best I can, and we'll call it a day.
And this model is one of the older models. It's got to be a couple years old, right?
Yeah, I think so. They may have. We got it off of Amazon, so it's Latchet. I believe they're still up and running, and they had good warranty when I sent them a picture of the front finger pad dealio coming apart. They didn't question it. They said, "Okay, give us your mailing address," and mailed us out new ones right away.
Right.
And-
We just failed to
Yeah, we just haven't
on.
put it on yet, so it's nothing against them. They did it.
God, it was we were here. This was that last
Yeah.
time when
So they sent it out, and I would have remembered it if it was an issue.
No,
Or if it was a bunch of fighting, but it wasn't. I sent them a message on Amazon, and they
hot back too.
yeah,
I
they
remember
sent another one and said, "Here you go."
We were like, "What's this? Oh my gosh!"
Because I thought it was going to be the whole keypad, but it ended up not needing all that. Just the. It's good. All right, let's clean up. Let's clean up. Let's clean up. All my veteran friends out there. Bring back memories? Nobody goes home until all of these are cleaned and stored properly in the arms room. But First Sergeant will be doing periodic inspections. And God forbid you or your section had a dirty weapon because you got put on blast. Oh, medics had dirty guns. We all got to stay longer now. Thanks, medics. If you know, you know. Nice, it looks pretty good. Ooh, I like that. No white glove in there, but we done gonna get the dirty stuff outside. Let the clean stuff stay inside. Alright, run the tape back so I know how to put it back together.
$5 later.
Yeah. You can put that in there. So we're trying to get in, so we're trying to watch right here. This is the gear and the whole tumbler assembly for the deadbolt, and this gear system works on the key. And everything looks like it's working right. So that puts this part pretty well done.
You want me to pick that off while you're working on the other piece?
Yeah, so this should be pretty easy to clean up. There's not much to it. Just gotta make sure that goes on right. Yeah, there's really not much to this. I mean, I'll clean it up a little bit, but... stick the new one down and not have it be an issue. Yeah, that's paint.
Okay.
Paint came with it. That actually feels really clean.
I got it. I got it. And they gave us this cool little sticker. Of course, without a sponsor, you don't get the sticker. I put the sticker on. Cost you? No. No. It's gonna have to be where it goes. Like, or do we have to?
I didn't. Oh, it's because I was leaning on it. All right, well, I think we can put her back together. Now the fun part. Come on. Alright, that looks about right. Mechanical works. Sweet. Okie dokie.
Hold on.
Woohoo! It got a little warmer.
That's not bad.
Come on, girl.
Oh, I guess you can come out too.
find one.
It doesn't feel like it's going in right.
Pretty good. Success. Good job.
All right, so there you have it. Got her all put back together after completely disassembling, cleaning, lubricating, testing, and put it back in the door. Worked out great, and we went ahead and lubed everything up. I don't know if we had talked about this before, but this stuff is great. 3-in-1 dry or lock dry lube. There you go. Sprayed that down with it. She works wonderfully. So hopefully you found something interesting about that, maybe some informational. Please don't forget to put questions, comments down below, even if it's just a thumbs up. It helps the algorithm, helps keep us motivated and wanting to produce these videos for you guys. If you really found it interesting, maybe hit that like button, and as always, you can click that subscribe button. We'll see you next time.